Jim Mathers, President, Energy Professionals, and this is your Energy News today. So we have with us Tom Gelata, resident HVAC expert, and one of the things I was asking about, a lot of our customers are bringing up the fact that they have to get whole new large air conditioning units, very expensive units, and they're like, what can we do? Can you help us get a price? I said, well, I think we can do something better. What's that program called, Tom?
HVAC New Life.
HVAC New Life. Instead of buying a brand new one, like University of Central Florida, it was going to cost them over $2 million to replace their central HVAC units, and we did it for less than a quarter of the cost.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
Well, we go in, and if you look at the cost of replacing an air conditioning unit, most times you got to get a big crane or a helicopter, and there's a lot involved with taking
They're huge.
They are, and they take a lot of guys to pull them off and put new ones on. What we do is we go in and we refurbish the existing air handlers. And that includes replacing rusty metal, repainting the fans or replacing the fans, steam cleaning the whole inside of it.
But aren't the new fan systems too a lot more energy efficient?
Yeah, we're using they're DC current driven, which is cheaper to do. And when they ramp up and they don't come on all at once, they ramp up nice and slow, so you don't have the spike in your energy when these things are turning on.
And what happens is on the demand, you have a huge charge on your bill called a demand charge, and that's driven by the large motor. So now with more efficient, smaller motors that ramp up slowly, this reduces your demand charges, which is a big chunk of money for people.
It absolutely is.
I'm interested in HVAC only from the standpoint of how much money can we save our customers on their energy costs. Now, in addition to running more efficiently and lasting longer, when it's time and your big units go out of service, and 18%, according to the Department of Energy, 18% of the air conditioners
dead in the water
are not even working right now, currently. So we have a lot of customers with 25, 100, 250 air conditioning units in all their locations and their properties.
Yeah.
Almost 20% aren't even working.
Yeah. I was just looking at several buildings and walking around on the roof and looking and going, unit number AC2 not working. And you can hear something humming on the inside, but it's not running. So you wonder what's happening, and you look inside, either the belts are off or the thing has crashed.
So it's sucking electricity
and doing nothing.
Turning your electric meter and not blowing any air. It's just that the motor is actually humming because it's actually sucking current, but it's either stuck. I had a fan the other day. It was just funny. An old fan been running. Turn it off. It wouldn't turn on because it was so encrusted that it was humming. I could hear it. It was like, honey, unplug it, because in a house, you leave that motor humming, it could burn up the house.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know what it's going to do on the roof of a building, but it's definitely not good.
It's not good.
Yeah. So instead of replacing your air conditioners with brand new ones for millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I know that in one of the New York hospitals, they were going to replace 2 of the heat exchangers for $500,000.
Yeah.
And for less than 25% of the cost. They were cleaned to almost brand new specifications because there was no corrosion in the heat exchanger.
Really close to them, 100%, very close. And
well, that restores your airflow back up to nearly 100% airflow, which means you get more cold air for less money. Again, we're talking about energy efficiency and increased air conditioning efficiency without having to pay millions of dollars for a new unit.
Yeah. And we guarantee our work for 5 years.
Well, look at, University of Harvard Medical School, University of Central Florida, University of Miami, hospitals all over the country. Plus the other thing is hospitals, they can't afford to shut down for a week so you can crane out those huge units and crane in new ones and wait.
Exactly.
So we can do this at night. What happens is during the downtimes in the hospital, we've already done it, totally clean, totally perfect, totally safe for the air quality.
Get in and out of there and turn it back on.
And make it like new.
Yeah.
And that's why it's called the New Life system.
Exactly.
And it's even painted beautifully.
Yeah, it is.
Now, there's a very, very large corporate hotel chain that had some rooftop units that were so badly corroded, let's say, that actually the outer unit of the air conditioning unit was gone. And they made them look like new for a quarter of the cost.
Yeah.
So you save a lot of money.
It's really incredible what we can do with them.
Yeah, you can't live without air conditioning in Florida, but I know other states can. But the heat exchangers are doing two things. A lot of times they're actually heating and cooling.
Exactly.
But you actually have to have the correct air flowing through your building at all times.
Yep.
So when it's not working, this costs you money again because your employee dissatisfaction.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways we help people.
There is. There are.
That's why Tom works here, because he knows way more about this than I ever learned. I'm just a nuclear engineer, man. I don't know about air conditioning.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Give us a call so we can help you determine whether or not you have to replace your air conditioner or get our New Life system.
Yeah.